Hi, everybody. We're about to get started with the Boss Women Network podcast. I hope you like the show. We have a great guest, so stay tuned. Well, welcome back to the Boss Women Network podcast, where we elevate women who are showing up boldly in business, in life, and in leadership. Today's guest is Lana Partidas, and she's a dental administrator of 7 years, newly certified nutritionist, and current contestant in Miss Universe Canada. What sets Lana apart is her heart for advocacy, especially around self-worth, courage, and mental health. She's using her platform to speak directly to women who've ever felt not good enough, not ready, or stuck waiting for perfect. She's here to change the narrative. Lana, we're excited to have you on the show. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. So tell us, you've been a dental administrator for 7 years and you recently became a certified nutritionist. What inspired you to pursue both health and service as your foundation?
I always wanted to go into nutrition. I just never had the opportunity, like migrating for so many years, having to choose work over what I wanted to truly do. But now that I'm settled, I live in Canada, this is my home now. I've decided to now go after my dreams and what I always wanted to do.
That's cool. So where are you originally from?
I'm from Venezuela.
Venezuela.
I actually grew up on a little island off the coast, so on the Caribbean. Lots of sunshine and good weather all year.
I bet.
Yeah.
How's the,
Yeah.
how's the weather in Canada?
It's good. It's pretty gloomy here in Vancouver. It's always raining and I'm hoping for the summer, but
Oh,
no,
wow.
it's good. I don't mind the cooler weather, to be honest.
Oh, so it's cool there all the time, like year round.
Yeah, even in the summer, it doesn't get as hot. I know in the States you use like Fahrenheit. Here we use Celsius. I'll say maybe it goes to the 80s, but it doesn't get too hot.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's a nice weather.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So now you're stepping into the national spotlight, like with
Mhm.
Miss. What led you into the competition?
As I said, I grew up in Venezuela, which is like pageant headquarters of the world, I would say. So
Mm.
it's always something that was talked about and you see it on the TV. It's always around, right? I even had the opportunity to participate. I was selected to participate in my state pageant for the Miss Venezuela International, Miss Teen International. But I started to see so many things with young girls. Back then I was so young. I was like 13, 14 years old, and girls passing out because they didn't eat all day,
Oh my
or
goodness.
they only had an apple, and you're standing there and they're telling you, oh, you're too overweight, you need to do a little bit more diet. And that gets into your head a little bit. And after seeing all that, I just decided that was not for me. And what I regretted was not being the voice of saying we can do things a little bit differently. But I was so young, I didn't know any better. I just decided to step back from it, and I said that's not for me.
Mm.
And that kind of always stayed with me. I was like, you know what? I know I could have done better. And then I turned 18, and because of the situation in Venezuela, I decided to immigrate. So I went to the States for a couple years. Then I went to London in the UK. So I was moving around a little bit. I got married at 22. So basically, that kind of was thrown out of the window.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But then I think a year or two ago, maybe, I could be wrong, they decided to remove age limits. Mothers can participate, married women can participate. So I decided, you know what? I think this is a chance. I don't want to live life thinking I could have done it and I didn't believe in myself. I decided to just go for it. It wasn't the perfect time because I just had a baby less than a year ago.
Oh, okay.
But that's part of my message of not having to wait for the perfect time. If you want to do something, you just sometimes just gotta take the first step and just go after it.
That's true. So is that so was that like your biggest challenge, like self-doubt?
Yeah, 100%. Not believing in myself enough to say, you know what, I could change things and do things a little bit different in my way and not having to fit the mold of what they expected the girls to be. So that's one thing I always regretted, not doing that.
Hmm. A lot of women wait
Yeah.
until a lot of women wait until they're perfect to start something.
Yeah.
What kind
It
of,
just keeps us so behind.
I know.
Yeah,
What helped you
I
let go
know.
of that mindset?
I think having kids, to be honest, because
Mm,
it just completely rewires your brain. You have to
it
show
does.
up no matter what.
Yeah,
Every single day, you just have to show up and you cannot wait until things are perfect. You just gotta do it, right?
that's true.
Yeah.
What does showing up look like for you in real time?
For me, in real time, is taking care of myself because actually, right after having my second baby, I completely let go of myself. I was so immersed in dealing with having two kids, both under 2 years.
Oh
I
goodness.
was
Yeah, that
like,
means you
I
went
need
through
to keep them.
postpartum.
Yes, I was like, I need to keep them alive. That was my goal. And I kind of put myself in the back burner. And one day I just looked at myself in the mirror. I had gained so much weight and I
Mm.
was just not taking care of myself. And I say, you know what? I just gotta start showing up one step at a time. I decided to start going for walks no matter what, raining, shining, no matter what. That was my way of showing up for myself. And that kind of, I think, started to rewire my brain a little bit, saying I'm worth it to take care of myself. I know kids, a lot of times we put them first, but we gotta come first sometimes to be able to take care of them better. Yeah.
Is that how you became passionate about mental health?
100%. Yeah. I
Mm.
just realized that, yeah, we need to take care of what's going on here because otherwise everything kind of breaks down around us. And I'm getting a little workshop ready for women, especially young people. I think a lot of times we stop taking care of ourselves, we start comparing ourselves to
Yeah.
other people on the internet. That happened to me after having the baby. I kept seeing all these women looking so fabulous two
Yeah.
months after having the baby, and I kept thinking, what am I doing wrong? But then I started listening to podcasts and getting new thoughts in my brain, and I realized that I'm enough. I'm doing what I can right now. I started to exercise, take care of myself, and completely change things for me. So now I want to share that with the world.
So that helped you change your mindset. So is
Yeah.
that where nutrition came into play?
Yeah.
Becoming a nutritionist and you're now helping people, or is it just focused on mainly women or is it for everybody?
I think it's for everybody. We all go through struggles right now. My struggle was going through that part of motherhood, but we all have things that we go through. We lose
Right.
people, challenges. School for a lot of people is very challenging. So I think it's something that helps anyone. Yeah.
So what is your nutritionist style? What does your business consist of? Are you like doing meal plans or what all do you do?
Right now, I'm working on a little program more on changing mindset
Mindset.
around, yeah, about how we approach food and movement. Because I think right now you can just type into ChatGPT something, prepare a meal plan for me. But a lot of the times I notice with people around me, myself, is that the biggest struggle is our mindset around how we approach food. And I think that's something I wanted to work on more than telling someone, well, you need to eat this and that. Because I think we all know we need to eat more protein, more vegetables, and that's pretty basic. But I think having a little different mindset as to how we get there, how we prepare a meal, and things like that. how we get real results that last through the time, because we don't want to just do a change for 3 months and then
Right.
all of a sudden we're back in the same habits that we had before. So to me, it's more long-term
Hmm.
strategy and changing your habits for long-term and your health and your life and everything.
So do you have a course or you teach classes or anything like that for people to be able to?
Not yet. That's coming up right now. Obviously, focus on the pageant, preparing myself. I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many things because the kids, and I'm also working full time still in the dental field.
Oh,
Yeah, one step at a time. And I'm hoping probably by the end of the year, I'll have that going.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're doing the pageant and all of that.
Yeah.
What is that training? You have to go through a whole lot to get in that.
Oh, so much.
What does that
And,
consist of?
runway practice, and you need to practice public speaking. What else? So much. Obviously, the gym. You gotta
Mm,
make sure you look good in the bathing
yeah,
suit.
that's true.
More
So
than
this,
that, I think it's feeling confident in your own body more
mm,
than, how you look. But yeah.
goodness.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
is it like a rigorous workout? Do they have like you have to have be a certain weight to be in there? I know the women, like you said.
No, so that's actually, I think it's changed a little bit. No, you don't need to be a certain way. They just encourage you to be healthy and
Mm,
pursue exercise, but you don't need to be a certain weight. And there's so many women of so many different ages. I think it'll be a wonderful experience learning from all those women. Yeah.
wow. I don't even, how do you juggle that? Can you inspire another woman that may want to be in pageants, try to get involved in something like that, but they have kids, they're a mom, they're a
Yeah.
wife, and it can be hard. And
It is
you have
hard.
dreams of doing this. What can you say to inspire somebody else that may want to do this, but they're struggling mentally?
Yeah, of course. The main message I want to get across, even if it's not in Canada right now, if it's in the States, what I really want to get across to women, to everyone, is to take one step at a time. I think that's what worked for me, to show up, do one thing that you can manage every day, no matter what, and just take that step every single day. And even if you don't reach the gigantic goal that you have for yourself, you'll for sure get closer to it than if you wait, I'll do it tomorrow when I have time, or and this and that. We start making excuses and saying, I don't have time, or oh, right now I have to take care of the kids. I think
And
we just gotta take one small step, even if we feel it's very tiny, it'll just add up and you'll feel very fulfilled, I think.
I like that. What kind of impact do you plan on having with your coaching business?
With my coaching, I really do hope, as I said, that people change their mindset
That's the main thing.
around, yes, about approaching healthy. Because a lot of people think, oh, healthy, I have to starve myself, or I just have to eat plain vegetables. And that's not really it. It's a balance, is knowing how to, yeah, balance things. If you're having a little treat that day, then you be more mindful with the rest of the choices that you do for the rest of the day. But you don't have to starve yourself or not have a treat, not have a cake, or enjoy life
Mm.
altogether. So yeah.
I'm definitely working on my weight right now. I've been trying to just eat once a day so I don't gain weight, but it seems like
I know. Now, a lot of people are shocked because I gained about 60 pounds after my second baby. And
Mm.
that's all I did. I just started showing up. Today, I was choosing to eat one vegetable, and that's what I could accomplish that day. And started with little things, and now I was able to right now lose about 55
You
pounds.
lost
I haven't,
55 pounds?
yes, I did. And
What
everyone's
did you do?
shocked.
What did you
Everyone's
do?
asking me, like, what did you do? And I'm like, you know what? I just eat healthy. I work out when I can manage to work out. That's the other thing. I kept thinking, I need 2 hours to get to the gym. And obviously sometimes that doesn't happen when you have kids. So some mornings I just like in my pajamas when they're playing together, I'll work out in the kitchen. Like when I can, I'll grab some dumbbells and do my workout, and that's how I've done it. Like just little steps.
Wow. So when you
Yeah.
do work out, how long do you work out at a time? Is it like 30 minutes, an hour, 15 minutes?
When I can, ideally about an hour.
Full straight hour working
A
out.
full straight hour, I get about 20 minutes of cardio, and then I'll do about 40 minutes of weight training.
Wow.
But when I can't, I just get the 10 minutes because the kids start climbing on me. You do what you can when
You
you
do what you
can.
can. Well, tell me
Yeah.
about your meal. Like, what kind of meals do you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Or do you eat three meals and snacks in between and still lose weight?
Yeah. I make sure that I'm feeding myself. What I've tried to stay away right now is sweets because I have a big sweet tooth. I
Oh, me too.
love my cakes, my ice cream.
Yes.
But that's one thing I say, you know what? If I'm gonna do this right, I have to get serious about it. So no little treats for me. It's been a while, but yeah, I like in the morning I either eat an oatmeal or some yogurt. I'll have some scrambled eggs and avocado toast, that kind of thing. Lots of fruits. I have my smoothies in the afternoon with protein. Make sure you
Mm,
get your protein in.
mm.
That will help you. Yeah, lunches will be a bowl with quinoa, vegetables. Yeah, just sometimes pasta for lunch because that's what I can manage to do. Yeah,
In
just I
small
always make
portions.
sure that I get lots of fiber and protein. If I'm having something like pasta, yeah,
With
that's
your pasta,
most
do
of
you
it.
do wheat pasta or
Oh,
gluten-free pasta? I don't know. I don't know because I definitely don't eat healthy. I'm trying to start eating healthy, but do you do regular pasta or did you go to a different like wheat brand pasta? Hello?
hello.
Yeah, we're there.
Uh, I was like, no, I lost her.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying, do you do wheat pasta or regular pasta?
I do actually gluten-free pasta
Gluten-free,
because
yeah.
sadly I cannot have gluten. It's just a medical thing, but yes, not by choice. I would love to have all the gluten in the world.
Does it taste
Yeah.
different? I want to try. I'm gonna try it. Is it like a major difference in the taste?
It is I'm not gonna lie, it is a difference, but there's some brands that are really good
Mm.
and you cannot tell the difference because my husband will try and he's just tastes like regular pasta, but not all brands. So you just, if you do have that, if you want to go gluten free for whatever reason, you just gotta do a lot of trial and error
Trial and
with the
error.
pastas. Yeah.
Trial and error. Okay.
Yeah.
And so do you
Yeah.
do turkey meat or regular ground beef?
I do turkey and chicken, and I love salmon too.
I love salmon.
But I don't eat much red meat.
No, not too much red meat. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
you lost that 60 pounds too.
Yeah.
Not too much red meat. I gotta
Yeah.
get away from red meat. That is hard.
I know. Yeah, it's so delicious. A couple years ago, my husband and I would have it so often, but yeah, no, he had a health care
Oh,
like about 2 years ago. He stopped eating red meat, and kind of by default, I did too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to have to cook two separate meals.
Oh, no,
That would be a
no.
lot. So
I'm like, we're all eating the same. Even with the kids, I'm like, you guys are getting used to this food because I'm
that's a
not
good thing. You're
cooking
starting them
10
early.
different meals. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to sneak it. I'm gonna have to sneak it on my kids.
Yes.
With the
Yeah.
pastas. I tried to sneak turkey ground meat, but my son noticed the difference. So I have to figure that out. Maybe it's the seasoning. I got to put more seasoning so he
I
won't.
know. My 2-year-old, he doesn't like the texture, but he'll eat chicken like as a patty. So I do a lot of that. A
Mm,
lot of chicken patties.
a lot of chicken patties. That's
Yeah.
some great tips to have because
Yeah.
I know a lot of women that would love to be able to lose 50 pounds. I'm just trying to lose 10 and I'm struggling with the 10 pounds. But I have
I
not.
know.
I have not worked out for an hour straight. That's a long time. So I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
put that in my workout because I'll work out for like an hour
Definitely.
a day.
Yeah. And just staying consistent with it, because I know we tend to say we start really strong for 2, 3 weeks, we do really good, we start feeling good, and life happens. That's what
Yes,
happens. We
yes.
start getting it starts getting difficult, and we make excuses, we stop going. But I enlisted my husband, my mother-in-law, and everyone. I'm like, take the kids, I have to work out, or I do when I can. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to your nutrition courses, and I can't wait to
Thank you.
you're going to be doing Miss Universe. When is the actual pageant?
The pageant, Miss Universe Canada, it will
Yeah.
be the preliminary competition August 7, and then August 9, the finals. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Will this something that be televised, or will we have to catch it on social media? How can we watch it here in
I
this?
don't know. I don't have all the details yet. It'll probably be YouTube Live or something, I'm thinking. But yeah,
Okay.
I think the details are coming up soon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty
I'm really
cool.
excited.
Pretty cool. I'm excited for you because that's pretty big.
Thank you. It is pretty big.
That is
Yeah,
very big.
it's a big chance that a dream I thought I never would be able to get to. So it's pretty exciting.
So is that the message that you would give to the version of you who almost didn't go after this dream? Just go after it.
Just to go after it. Yeah, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be anything else but you. Yeah.
I love it. All
Thanks.
right. Before we get out of here, give out your social media handles. How can they find you and follow you?
Yeah, you can find me Instagram. That's the social media, or threads at it's Lana Partidas. Yeah.
All right, Lana. Thank you for showing us that power doesn't come from perfection. It comes from presence, purpose, and courage. And you're not just walking in your truth, you're lighting up the way for so many others to do the same. So thank you. Thank our listeners for joining in with us today. Don't forget to follow Lana, follow the Boss Women Network for more episodes and all the information that Boss Women Network has for you guys. And until next time, stay bold, stay rooted, and keep becoming the best boss you can be. Boss Women Network podcast. Thank you again, Lana, for joining me
Thank you.
today. You have a
Thank you
wonderful
so
day
much.
and and the best of luck to you with your pageant and your business.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.